I mean, essentially, if something goes wrong here, my reputation is up the creek.
I need to pipe my Italian meringue onto my tart, blow torch it. I need to make this as pretty as I can.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yay!
Time's up. I'm really happy to have something on the plate, considering that I had such a mind blank at the start of the challenge, which cost me so much time.
Good job.
Oh, that looks amazing.
Looks beautiful,
Beautiful.
Ollie. Elegant,
Beautiful.
substantial. Is the pork cooked perfectly is the question in my mind. That's what I want to know.
I'm really pleased Tracy got a chance at immunity. I think she's a good cook and she's intuitive. So I think if anybody stands a chance of beating the chef, beating Ollie, then she's the one.
Good, let's get the first dish in.
This is lemon lime meringue with candied orange.
It looks really good. Oh, I'll tell you what, though, that meringue's not as silky smooth and shiny as it should be. It's a little bit broken.
Yep.
It's over-whipped.
Yeah.
But flavour is key.
Looks runny too, doesn't it?
I don't mind a bit of looseness in the curd.
Right, shall we taste?
Yep.
Very short pastry, great.
Pastry is smashing.
And the crunch of that peel is delicious.
Winning elements, the pastry without a doubt. Actually, that's one of the best pastries we've had in the competition so far this year. I love the curd. It's really beautiful. It's really smooth. It's got the right acidity. It's not too sweet, but it is runny, like too runny. Because what it's doing is compromising that pastry.
Yeah, that pastry's awesome. Let down some meringue. Shall we score?
Yeah.
Shall we get the next dish in?
Yeah.
Seared pork loin with summer fruits, pickled beetroot, fried buckwheat and prosciutto.
Lovely. Thank you. I like that. Bit of complexity. Pretty dish too.
I'm looking at things like, you know, is that little ribbon of fat around the chop, is that crispy? Is that going to be nicely rendered? Question mark. These are the things. It's about the cuisson for me.
Nice. Really nice.
How's the fat around the edge, George?
It's really fatty.
So, yeah?
Yeah.
And
Not rendered down.
Not rendered
Look at
down.
that.
I think the flavours that work for me on that pork buckwheat, which is crisp and toasty and kind of crunchy, which I like because it's texture. The pork is cooked beautifully. Like it's just a tiny little bit of pink, which keeps it moist but not overly so. And that dried apricot puree on the side, I think it's really delicious.
You think there's an overload of different fruits?
I think there's probably one too many fruits.
I think, you know, for me, this is a really clever dish and a dish that sort of pushes the boundaries slightly, and I love the buckwheat. But for me, the pasta, I don't know, it's weird. It's like it's trying to compete with all these fruits. It just doesn't make sense.
So there's certainly some clever elements.
Oh, yeah.
It's actually going to be like a celebration of seafood in a bowl with all these little summer-style vegetables to kickstart it, you know?
The smell on the gantry is captivating. Donovan's got crabs cooking down and it's all just wafting up, and I think you can see a few taste buds getting excited up here.
Is this from your nonna's repertoire?
Kind of, but not really.
Ooh, high risk. What are the carrots for?
Puree.
Do you think the dish needs it?
I just think it needs a bit something to pop. And it's good colour.
Think about the ingredients you're using. Do you think they're nice with carrots?
I think Marco's definitely a help, but you need to take his advice. I mean, who would know more than Marco Pierre White?
How are you going? All good?
Yes, good.
What are you doing?
Very well. Got my carrot puree on, but Marco doesn't reckon carrot really goes with the dish that I'm making.
Well, don't listen to Marco all the time. If you listen to him all the time, you're not your own boss. He's funny, isn't he?
Is he being cheeky? I don't know if he's playing a little bit of strategy there. I just started doubting myself. What if he tries to screw me over? I just don't know what to do. I'm really stuck.
I'm lightly cooking the prawns, the mussels and the pippies to get that stock to let down the soup and add an extra dimension to it. And then what I'm doing here is cooking off the fennel. Then I'll cook off the carrots, zucchini, mushrooms. Last thing I'll be cooking the fish, plate and serve, hopefully. Be a push, but I'll be able to do it if I concentrate. 1 minute to go, come on. I'm looking at the fish and it's still not cooked enough. So now I start to panic, not panic, but move a little bit faster.
What? Come on. Come on, don't look at me.
Beautiful, Laura.
30 seconds to go.
30 seconds. Come on, Donovan. Get it on the plate.
We're in 30 seconds away from finish and it's still not cooked enough, and I will not put it on the plate unless it's cooked to perfection. So I'll put the fish in the oven.
What is he doing? Put it on the plate.
Put your fish upside down. Don't worry about it, I'm only joking. I was talking about the young girl has finished. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time up. Step away from your benches.
No. Time finishes and he's only then putting his fish on the plate and then his sauce.
I think Donovan may have got his timing a little wrong.
Wow. I can't believe what's happening. I honestly... how did this happen?
How the hell did that happen?
Donovan gets up and brings his dish to the wine room, and because it's a blind tasting, I'm really confused and I'm struggling to comprehend what's happening.
Gentlemen, this is my dish, pan-fried barramundi with mussels, clams, prawns in a seafood broth. However, I was 5 seconds late putting on the barramundi fillet and the sauce. So, enjoy. Please take that into account. What? Yes. Enjoy.
What's going on?
Wow. Are you kidding me? And he had an hour to cook the dish and he put it up late. What was he doing? It's done, don't we?
Well, I don't think we've ever been in this situation in any tasting.
No.
In any series of MasterChef.
No.
I mean, yeah, amazing cooking. And when you think about it, he actually had a lot to do.
Yeah.
He's had to fillet fish, prepare the fish. He's had to prepare mussels, prawns, pippies, make a stock out of all the shells, prepare the vegetables, and we know that Donovan's going to properly, you know, core a tomato, blanch a tomato, refresh the tomato, peel the tomato, deseed the tomato, paysan the tomato. Now I sort of get why he's ran out of time.
Yeah.
Oh, Donovan, what did you do?
That's madness.
What does that mean? Like,
You know what?
Oh my gosh, no.
Damn.
my roast chicken, summer vegetables, and green herb consomme.
Come on.
Is it just me or does that not look like a roast chicken?
It doesn't at all.
The roast chicken dish looks absolutely beautiful. It looks so simple but elegant at the same time. But there's so many elements on there. And I'm feeling really nervous up on the gantry.
Oh, wow. That's beautiful.
So we've got a lovely crown of chicken stuffed with a herb mousse. Each of the cooked vegetables also has a raw element on the dish as well. And then we've got the lovely consomme.
Wow.
I mean, it's stunning. This is a 3-star dish, and you can see why. Right, guys, time to taste. I've got a couple of extras for you.
Oh, oh my God.
Delicious.
That consomme is out of this world.
Just freshness, lots of herbs. It's just absolutely delicious. The chicken is just melts in your mouth. I'm absolutely petrified at this moment.
The obvious opportunities to fail here are overcooking that chicken. The preparation of the chicken
is very important. If we damage the skin on the breast, the bird at all, you're going to basically ruin the dish because the mousse will seep through and come out, make a big mess. Take note on the balance of the ratio of the mousse to the breast. The vegetables need to be prepped nicely. When you're making your consomme, don't over-season it in the beginning. Just keep tasting everything as you're going along.
Loki, you're happy to be down here now?
Very happy.
Great.
Looking at the dish, you've got to bring every element together. It's not just roast chicken, it's vegetables and also the consomme. It's a complex dish with a lot of technique. It's going to be out of my comfort zone.
You have 3 hours to recreate Matt Arbe's dish. The dish least like Matt's will send their maker home.
Good luck, everybody. Your time starts now.
Come on, Chloe, let's go!
Come on, Sammy!
Like on a super high speed right now.
Oh, looks good, Kristen. Come on, Loki, pick out the pace!
Sarah's on her herb oil. Sarah's got to push a bit.
So cool and calm, Benny.
I've just got to wait for that raft to come to the top. I'm under the pump now. It's all systems go.
Nice, Joe.
Go, Jojo!
My chicken has been in the water bath for 1 hour. I now need to unwrap it.
Oh my God, it's like Christmas.
Put some oil and season it, and then get it into the oven.
You got your chicken out.
I know.
Well done.
Looks fantastic.
How good's the shape?
Very good shape.
It's like a football.
Is this your thing, Precious?
Wait till we taste it. I don't want to get cocky.
Fingers crossed. Good luck.
Thank you.
I'm going to put the chicken into the oven for 11 minutes on each side, and it'll be ready to take out and rest.
Kristen, that looks so good.
Thank you.
Yes, Gina! Come on, Aldo!
A little bit of oil. Season.
Get it in the oven.
Good job, Ben. Oh, that looks good, Aldo. Come on, Chloe, that looks great, babe! Let's go, guys. Keep up the pace.
Got to turn it so the other side gets done. Now I'm going to get onto some of the vegetables.
Guys, your chicken should be out of the water bath now, and ideally it should be in the oven. 30 minutes to go.
Loki, don't forget your chicken.
Come on, Sarah. The time is just melting away. 30 minutes left, and I don't have half of my elements.
I've got to finish my consomme, and my herb oil is draining, and I've got to get onto my vegetables as soon as possible.
Sarah, your hair is like an indicator for how you're going.
Have you got the chicken in the oven yet?
No, it's
How
not.
long have you got left in the water
It
bath?
has 2 minutes.
2 minutes. It's 22 minutes in the oven, don't forget.
It has to rest for 10. Oh my God.
I'm starting to panic. I need to get onto my vegetables, but my main concern is the cooking of that chicken.
Sarah, get it in now.
It's the main element of the dish, and I'm worried that I've left it too late to get it into the oven. And that means I won't have enough resting time.
Pick up the pace, pick up the pace.
Halves, onion.
If I don't get all my elements onto the plate, then I could be going home.
Let's go, Sarah. Come on, Sarah.
I'm still working on my vegetables.
Cut the chicken, Sarah.
I've left my chicken in the oven as long as possible, that I'm not going to be able to rest the chicken.
Sarah, count the chicken.
Count your chicken! Oh my God! Yes.
Come on, Sarah, come on, Sarah.
I'm happy that it's not undercooked. That's all I can say, because I'm really, really worried that it's over.
Mikey, get it on the plate!
1 minute to go!
I'm plating up my chicken and vegetables. I had to rush.
Loki, pass off the consomme. Get into a jug. Come on, Loki. Pick out the base.
Loki! Oh, no.
I spilled my consomme. Disaster.
30 seconds!
Okay. Flowers. Okay.
Loki, how much left?
I thought I don't have any more.
Is it enough? Yeah.
But I'm seeing inside the jug there's little left, enough to pour the 30 mils. I still have some consomme to serve the judges.
10 seconds to go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Time's up.
That was so scary.
It looks good, honey. That looks cooked to me. Come over for dinner. I'm never making this for you, just so you know. We're going for a pot and parma.
I'm feeling like I just ran a marathon. I'm proud of myself that I managed to catch up. But looking at my dish, I realized, oh my God, there's not enough mousse on the chicken. That could send me home. I'm shattered.
Good luck, Joe.
I have had the most amazing day today. I've given everything that I got. It's all gone to this dish, and I just hope it's been worth it. I've just cooked a 3-star Michelin dish. This means everything to me right now. I'm really proud of myself today.
Wow. I mean, visually, wow.
That's the funnest time I've had since I've been here. Knowing that there's so much pressure on really just inspired me.
Is that your best cook so far?
I feel like it is. I've not been so excited putting a dish up. I felt like I was doing everything that I needed to along the way.
Yeah, really good to see. Are you sure it's yours? You sure it's yours?
I know, who knew?
Yeah, and you look like you're on cloud 9. It's given you a bit of a confidence boost, hasn't it?
I so needed it, so I'm just hoping that it all tastes good together and everything works.
Yeah, so do we.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. We're going to taste.
Thank you, enjoy. Thanks a lot.
Oh, wow, that is just spectacular. You know, what do you think of the amount of mousse, the colour on the
The
skin?
ratio looks really good there. I mean, the chicken looks cooked beautifully. Nice colour on the skin. Vegetables look nice, bright, vibrant.
It's the chicken that catches your eye, though, doesn't it? Look at the colour.
Hey, there's nice grins on everyone's faces. Consomme delicious, got meatiness about it, but lightness and fragrance. Chicken cooked beautifully.
Consomme, like you said, it's delicious. It's delicate. The celery, the carrot, the turnips and the radishes are cooked well.
The things that stand out for me are how well the chicken's cooked, how well the mousse is seasoned, how well the herbs stand out, and how good that consomme is. It's beautifully seasoned, it's clear, it's light. I don't think many people are going to do better than Joe.
This dish shows a woman under control and cooking at her peak, which is great to see.
For today's summer dish, I'm doing pan-seared barramundi with rasam broth, grilled fennel and cherry tomatoes. I want to get my crispy skin in the oven so it can get golden brown. Then I start working on my rasam broth. I need to make sure it's packed with flavor. So I get some fresh coriander. Rasam is primarily made with tamarind tomatoes, spices, garlic, and turmeric.
I'm liking the smell of this. What I can smell is sourness, is tamarind. Is that right?
I'm making a tomato rasam.
Yeah.
It's a refreshing broth. I'm serving that with a pan-fried barramundi.
Okay.
And a grilled fennel.
Why is that summer for you?
For me, it's summer throughout the year in Singapore. So rasam is part of our daily meal.
I love it. And this is refreshing, I suppose, because it's acidic and sour.
I'm adding a tinge of lemon juice based on the sourness of the tamarind.
Yeah, nice. Do you reckon you can beat that fella across there?
He is good.
So you're good too?
Yeah.
Let's see who wins.
Hey, Sashi.
Yeah, man.
I can see exactly what Sashi's doing. It smells incredible. So if I want to beat him in this round, my dish has to be on point.
Khan.
Hi.
Summer.
Summer
Talk to
parties,
us.
stay parties,
Yeah.
cocktails, pool, beach kind of vibe. So my favourite drink of choice has always been absinthe.
Wow.
It's an absinthe and cucumber granita. So that's going to go with a coconut ice cream. I'm going to also do a lime sago pudding underneath and a cucumber and absinthe granita on top.
Nice. Everything works for me. And it's a great little concept, isn't it?
Awesome.
Let's see if you can get it done in time. Huh?
I think my biggest challenge in this dish is making sure that I get the balance of absinthe to everything else right. Absinthe is quite overpowering if I use too much of it, and it could dominate the dish. Today, as soon as I knew that I had summer, I only really had one thought in my head: summer parties, like day parties, pool parties. I've gone for a cocktail kind of vibe. A cucumber and absinthe granita with a coconut ice cream and lime sago pudding. The sago pudding is on the stove. It's time to check on my desiccated coconut. And it's perfect. So I let it cool down a bit before adding it to the ice cream.
Can't this dish, it really sounds summery. What have you got left to do? Ice cream? Happy with the flavours?
The flavour is really good. It's really intense, coconut.
Great. Your granita's done. It's in the blast chiller? Great, I love it. Absinthe, not too much?
No, you can taste it, but it's not like a punch in the face.
Absinthe's quite oomphy. Be careful.
I'm actually a little bit worried that my taste in absinthe is different from the judges. So I've put about 3 tablespoons into the absinthe and cucumber granita. Maybe they'll find that overpowering, but I think it's really yummy. Sashi.
Yeah, man?
Are you sure you don't want to put any chocolate in that?
I'm putting a lot of chocolate in this today. Hips and hips. Rasam is a very traditional South Indian dish, but I'm trying to put my spin by making it a bit refined. Grilled fennel and fish, I think, will go very well together. And I'm adding some cherry tomatoes to the rasam so that it gives an additional freshness to the dish. Now I start to season my fish and put it in the pan to cook. I need to keep an eye on the fish. That fish is the hero of the dish. It needs to be cooked perfectly. Hopefully, when I assemble the whole dish, it comes out well.
Win this duel, and you're 1 cook away from that advantage. 10 minutes to go.
How'd you go, big fella, all right? Oh, it looks beautiful. Yeah.
I can't believe I got all of my elements on the plate. I like the look of my dessert, but Ben's dish looks absolutely amazing, and that sauce or broth that he's got on the side looks gorgeous.
I was really happy with that cook. I think Jess and I are both at either ends of the spectrum today. She's done the most amazing dessert. But I'm really happy with the bisque. This is what I imagine eating in winter. It's full of flavour, and it's got some great little scallops on there.
Holy cow! You little champion, look at you, you're sweating.
Fabulous cook, and the kitchen certainly smells beautiful, so we're hoping the food is delicious. First up is... Calm.
Really need to beat Sashi today, but at this stage we're all producing amazing food, so I'm just keeping my fingers crossed that I get a chance to win it.
This granita has melted so quickly.
I love that coconut ice cream. Toasted, delicious, rich. Hit of lime in the sago, fantastic. And that granita, when you get a frozen bit of that granita, absolutely fantastic. But because the sago was plated while it was still hot, it's melted the granita. And suddenly, the absinthe in the frozen granita that's quite handleable becomes pretty strong when that granita melts, and now it tends to overpower everything. It's a tiny little slip, but it's enough to throw out what is a delicious dish.
Yeah, which is a shame, because I love that ice cream. It screams summer.
Yeah.
That's yummy.
Yeah, delicious flavours, but it's now the cocktail that you were trying to be inspired by, so...
Thank you, guys.
Well done. Right, our second summer dish, Sashi.
I'm proud of what I've done today. It looks exactly what I've pictured in my mind. Hopefully, it has a very good balance of flavors and textures.
What's the dish?
Pan-fried barramundi with grilled fennel and rasam. And I also have some crispy skin barramundi.
And the summery elements?
Summer, it reminds me of Singapore, very hot. Rasam is part of our daily diet.
Beautiful, love it. Get up here and sauce, let's taste. What do you reckon?
Smells wonderful.
Yeah.
Cooked beautifully, Sashi. Really beautifully. Well done.
Wow, that's nicely cooked. Look at that.
It's gorgeous.
It's pretty special.
It's a beautiful dish. Fish cooked really well. I love that crispy, sort of salty skin. That broth is yum.
Oh, thank you.
This is a summer dish. Makes me happy.
You all right?
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I mean, I know what the traditional dish is, but I like it in your version. I like the fennel, I like the tomatoes. It's delicious. I like the crispy skin. I like the fact that that gorgeous sauce is championing that piece of barramundi. It's lovely.
Yeah, what I love is you've taken a classic Mediterranean summer dish of fish, grilled fennel, tomatoes, textbook flavours of the south of France, and you've combined it with this lovely South Indian rasam. And the clever part of it is adding those peeled tomatoes and grilled fennel, because they add some more freshness, and pull down the heat and the intensity of the rasam. So, Sashi, it's really good.
As you were saying it, I'm going, oh, you're right. You're absolutely right. Oh, yeah, you're right. Delicious.
Well done, Sashi. Great job.
Whatever happens is what's going to go on the plate. I'm running out of time. The spiral's still not perfect. I've got no choice. I'm going to have to use it
Gonna have to do, mate.
and hope for the best.
Come on, Trent. Come on, Trent. Trent, move. Doesn't matter.
Don't let this dish burst your MasterChef bubble. Half an hour to go. Come on, guys. So much to do.
Nice, Samuel. Well done. Come on, Bri.
I checked my chocolate cone.
Careful, Bri.
and they are perfect. Super, super thin, super glossy. I'm really happy with these.
Good, very good.
The semi-feta bowl looks perfect. The cocoa butter looks really nice around. It's really smooth.
Come on, you got this, Brian.
Nice one, Brian. Brian lost a lot of time tempering, but he's absolutely flying now. Come on, Brian.
The crowd is cheering, and it really helps boost that confidence.
I'm impressed with Brian.
I think it's all starting to come together. I was at the really, really slow bottom of the pack, but I somehow caught up, and I'm feeling really confident at this point. But there's still so much left to do. I have to keep pushing. I'm not going home today.
There is so much to do. You got the chocolate sauce to do. You got to spray your little truffle, speed up, focus, and go.
I feel like I've worked so hard today to get to this point, and all my elements are coming out nicely. But I know I've got a lot of elements left to do and not much time to do it. Got my cones out of the freezer. I start spraying and it's actually coming out nice and even. My chocolate cones look beautiful and red.
Nice, Samuel. Well done.
They are perfect. It's time to move on to my non-freezing chocolate sauce for the middle. The first thing I do is add my methyl cellulose to warm water, start to whisk it and activate it. I then place glucose and cream into my mix jug and turn it on for 6 minutes. Once my cream mixture is up to temperature, I add my dextrose, my cocoa powder, my dark chocolate and my butter. Time's flying by. The sauce has proven to be a little bit of an issue. It's taking a little bit longer than what I would have hoped.
So this is your chocolate sauce.
Yes.
You know what your cone is made of?
Yep.
Chocolate. What happens if you pour hot chocolate to a chocolate? Exactly, so think about it.
All right.
Everyone, we got 20 minutes to go. Come on, guys.
The sauce is finished now, so into a bottle and straight into the freezer to get it down to temp.
Check the temperature of your sauce. If it's too hot, don't put it into your cone. Your cone is made of chocolate. You're gonna melt. In the end, nothing holds up your dessert. Check it again, check it again, check it again.
Most of my elements are made, now I really need to put them together.
The important part right now is to get your desserts together. Start assembling, start assembling. Come on, Trent.
So I need to fill my chocolate cone with dark chocolate sauce that's been cooling in the fridge. If my chocolate sauce is too hot, it's going to melt my tempered chocolate cone, which may be an absolute disaster.
Careful, careful.
Watch the temperature. Yeah, make sure it doesn't melt the cone, man.
I realise that my dark chocolate sauce is too hot.
Yeah, no, cool it down as much as you can.
So I put the sauce back into the blast chiller.
5 minutes to go. Come on.
5 minutes to go, guys. Come on. Come on, Brian. Let's go, Trent. Come on, Trent. Come on, guys. Come on, Trent. Come on, Samuel.
Come on. Go on, Sam. You can do this, mate. Come on.
Let's go, Sam.
There's less than 5 minutes left and I have a bit of a gander around behind me and in front of me. I do feel like I'm falling behind. I'm really, really worried that I'll even get anything on the plate.
Come on, hurry up. Do you have your dark chocolate sauce ready?
That's next. So that's next on my list. So, right, I'm later.
Come on, fast here, fast. I want to taste something from you, darling.
I have to get a move on. It's time to start filling my chocolate cones now. I know it's really important to make sure that temperature's correct. It can't go in too hot.
Just gonna put the chocolate sauce in.
Let's go. You got this, Samuel.
So I test the chocolate. Feels pretty cool to the touch.
Here we go. This is the nerve-wracking part.
So I squeeze it in halfway up the cone.
Oh, here we go.
Come on, Samuel! Oh my God, I hope this isn't hot. Don't be hot, don't be hot, don't be hot.
Oh, is it staying? It's staying. It's staying. It's staying. It's fine.
Looks good, Samuel.
Oh. What just happened?
The chocolate's too hot.
Oh my God. Oh God. Oh. 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 I feel sick. Oh my God.
Disaster's struck. The sauce has obviously gone in too hot and it's just dribbling out the bottom.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he's in big trouble. I'm gutted. Trying to attach my cherry stem. I've got one left and the fourth cherry stem finally sticks enough to set and I put it into the blast chiller.
10 seconds! 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it! Time's up.
That's nuts. That was insane. It doesn't look as pretty as Christie's, but I put everything to that. So I'm hoping my balloon worked.
Samuel!
Is it together? Did you get the hole plugged? I've never done anything like that in my life.
This has been the hardest cook of my life by far. To recreate such an amazing piece of artwork, it was difficult. It was really hard.
It's a roller coaster ride. It's so much to do. I was so worried I had nothing to put up at the end, but I got something up. It's not the prettiest, but I hope all the flavors are there. Food means a lot to me. It's where I go. It's where I find my happy place, and I really want to stay.
That was an incredibly serious and frenetic cook. I think because those three boys desperately want to stay in the competition, and I think, other than Brian, it was probably their worst nightmare, Trent and Samuel. But at least they got 3 desserts up, which is fantastic.
They sure did. I mean, geez, that is a mesmerising and tough dessert for sure.
Well, actually, there's been more than a few chefs that have been playing around in this space with this concept for a decade or so.
I think people love that theatre of a dessert that seems to seemingly defy physics, and this is another one. We've still got the balloon to go, and everything could hang on that balloon, literally.
Chrissy, I think they're going to need a hand.
I think so.
Before going into judging, I've got 30 minutes to make a successful balloon sit above my ice cream and complete the dish. I need to get this right. If I can't get a balloon up today, it's not going to be a complete dish and it's going to lose the theatre of the dish completely. I've got Christy by my side and she's going to be one that ties my balloon off and get it on the string. I've now got to add my hydrocolloid mixture to my isomalt, fully combine it to make my balloon mixture. Stirring my mixture over heat, the mixture looks good, but until I've actually got it in the sky, I'm a little bit worried.
You tell me when you're ready to blow, okay? My job is to catch your balloon.
Sure.
Okay?
It's looking nice and smooth. Let's do it. This process is a little bit of a juggling act. You've got to lift the isomalt out really slowly from the saucepan while turning on the helium.
Slowly, slowly.
It's working.
Keep moving.
I can't believe it. It looks perfect.
Yes, yes, good. Ah, you have hole.
My first balloon pops in front of my face.
Still have time. Let's do this again. It's a sticky business.
All of a sudden, it just seems to work for me. I'm absolutely pumped to have a balloon. There's no time to waste. This balloon's made out of sugar after all, so I need to rush it into the judges so they can see all my hard work.
It's fantastic.
Gone very, very gentle.
You can do it. Breathe. Breathe. Let go.
That's fantastic.
Samuel! Oh, mate, sit down. Come on, sit down.
I would suggest an area way out of your comfort zone.
Completely. I don't think I would even ever have the opportunity to eat something like this, let alone make it. And I actually really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it until the obvious.
You looked amazing in control for most of the cook, and then in the last 20 minutes or so, it seemed to slip away.
Even once I rectified the error as much as I could, I felt a real sort of joy in putting this up because I was proud of myself, I guess.
Best of luck, Samuel. We'll taste now.
Thanks, Samuel. When do we ever applaud when they bring a dish in?
When somebody does something that's almost blooming impossible, that's when.
That was incredible. I don't want to be a downer on the party, but there is an issue here. What is that, Christy?
Pour the chocolate sauce when it's still hot. And the cone itself is made out of chocolate, so it melts as well.
Even though the chocolate sauce did run out, we understand that that's a problem.
Yes.
But the chocolate sauce is quite nice.
I think it's beautifully smooth and soft, which is what we want it to be. There's a good crack in the temper.
How's your semi-freddo?
The flavour is there.
Where do you put the importance of the dish?
I place a lot of kudos in getting that balloon done. That's a massively technical thing and all part of the whimsical nature of the dessert.
For me, dessert is something that you eat with your eyes first. It is, for me, it's important,